we're gonna jump back into the lovely world of Plain where we left off, which was, well, a interesting battle with the Harmonium guards, who were trying to arrest at least one of you for violating the laws of the multiverse. A very,
I'm not
very naughty thing to
apologizing.
do. The
We wouldn't expect you to.
the remainder of y'all were decided to resist arrest. One of two options: go with them, resist, and resisted to the point of at least killing one or two of the Harmonium guards in the process.
They're just napping. It's fine.
Few of them were napping. One of them was killed. But also, interestingly, in the process, one of your glitch partners, Zarali Latari, basically went down, was on death's door there, and decided that it would be best to just leave them behind. So Eli, or no, it was Null, took their
They
rifle.
asked Eli to
Yeah.
shoot her, and
Eli was asked to shoot her, but Null
And he
pulled the
hesitated.
trigger.
Yeah.
And Zarali expired in the streets of Sigil, bazaar near the bazaar of the city, and a seemingly ally encountered you. A pale-skinned elf with a strange birthmark on their face named Pharaoh introduced themselves to you in the dark alleyway and said that their benefactor would be able to help you all. They know about your condition, and you need to follow them immediately. So, following Pharaoh, you found yourselves in hidden in a basement of a house in the Hive Ward again, where Pharaoh explained that you would have to go into Undersigil in order to avoid the upper city streets, where now you all are wanted criminals, and the Harmonium would absolutely be on your tail looking for you at all points in time. Undersigil is the basically the underlayer of the city of doors, where those who do not want to be found go. Some of the factions that have fallen out of favor or have fallen apart end up down here as well, along with a lot of other unwanted and seedy individuals, including the notorious hive mind of cranium rats that lives somewhere beneath. So, party gathers as you have descended down into. You find yourselves. First thing you found is you encountered, and we'll pick up right where we left off here. You encountered a rat, stuffed, his belly protruding, stuffed to the point of near death, having eaten some sort of cake. So, I think it's this one. Basically, the rat had said, "Do what you must. We have already won," as it lies there. And your new friend, oh yeah, that's the other thing, Glow, is the individual who appeared in order to help you out here. So Glow basically replaced Garali. I forget, how did Glow appear? I don't even remember how Glow.
I was just in the back alley, and she was like, "Hey, you look like you're in a bit of a pickle."
Yes. Yeah. Just like stepping out of the shadows. So the Glow seems to be a little bit more hospitable to the rats, and I think gave it a nice little pet on the head, treating it nicely. The last thing that it said to you all before we pick up right now is it tweaked into her mind telepathically. "Beware the scent of strawberry."
Any of you allergic to strawberry?
We've
I
never
can't
seen
be.
a strawberry.
I can't taste sweet.
Pharaoh points out to the street, says, "This way, quickly. We're going to try to move through Undersigil as quickly as possible and then merge back up onto the streets by my benefactor's residence. Keep your eyes peeled. Undersigil can be a little bit hairy and a little bit strange down here. Everybody Stay on your toes. Push forward and head out of the basement area and start pushing out toward.
Eli will try to go stealthy as possible, and keep an eye on Glow, trying to get a read on this new companion. Yes, which should be an advantage because of my fancy armor. Where is it? God damn it. Oh, yeah. Stealthy kitty.
Just dip back into the shadows. So, Pharaoh walks out through the... You can hear some sort of commotion out there. Sound of what sounds like shrubbery or some sort of foliage being pulled apart. Every once in a while, a little burst of what sounds like a burst of air. And as you round the corner, you can see two very tall, stoic-looking individuals that are utilizing their clawed hands and what looks to be firebolt spells to blast away at what looks to be a overgrowth of very thorny, almost blade-like plants that have descended down from what looks to be a grate above, where you can sort of see the flickering lights of daylight being filtered through, and you can see every once in a while something passing over the grate, like a vehicle or another individual. And these vines have just snaked down and have grasped and crawled along the walls down here. And these two individuals are trying to clear them out.
This is the same, not invasive, but aggressive-looking vines we saw on the surface?
Yes. You recognize them as razor vine.
That's the one. Okay. These are goofy-looking dudes.
Yeah, so these goofy-looking dudes look like this. And they actually float above the ground as they look up at this. And interestingly, with no they don't seem to be speaking at all, but they seem to be communicating to each other in some way.
Well, I'll continue following along with our friend here, but trying to continue with the stealthy aspect of it and see where the rest of the group is coming.
Glow immediately goes up to the two.
Oh,
You
God.
need some help?
They look down at you. They're much taller and hovering above the ground. And now you notice that how they're communicating is a very interesting way. They look down at you, and in front of their faces suddenly appears in glowing kind of hieroglyphics or pictures. You know, I forget why am I blanking on the type of puzzle it is. Chuckles. We would get them in that goofy publication at Stanford. Not the Stanford Daily, but the other one that was like the joke paper.
The student paper?
Oh,
yeah.
that one.
It's a specific type of puzzle, like boot, hat, screw. You know what I'm talking
Minus,
about?
plus letter, minus letter.
Yep.
That kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
where
how
you
they
have
communicate.
you spell a phrase.
Yep. So they don't communicate in
This
words,
place
but they
just
communicate
gets weirder.
in pictures and symbols. Glow, can you give me a investigation or intelligence check, whatever one is just better.
There. Sure.
Yeah, good
Oh,
enough.
hey.
Oh, intimidation.
Intimidation is not the right one.
It's the exact same modifier.
Same score.
All right, that's
0.
fair. That's fair. So, as you stare up at these two gray-skinned, stoic-faced creatures, their hair flowing back behind their heads, hovering next to you, takes you a second, but they gesture and up at the thing, and it seems that they're asking you for help in clearing out these vines.
I give a thumbs up. Oh god, and I go up and I pull a sickle off my back and just start cutting away.
Oh, perfect. There's each of them display a happy face in front of their in front of them.
Ooh, I got emoji'd.
Exactly. They
That's not
drift.
the
They
intended
drift
use of that.
further
That's
back.
a weapon.
They drift further back and kind of, as the picture depicts, they drift further back and their hands clasped in front of them, hidden between their the sleeves of their robe. They watch as you hack away at these vines. Glow, give me a perception check. Okay, you continue hacking away, parts of the razor vine fall off, and as it hits the ground, you swear it almost sounds like a metallic chime of like scrap metal hitting the ground. These leaves and stems of these things are so hard and sharp. But as you continue to cut, you don't notice that a hand reaches out and grabs you. So,
Oh shit!
Absolutely wouldn't.
yeah.
So I'm watching her, as I said before. So
Sure, you can give me a perception check.
Okay. Depending on the speed of this or whether I decide to react, I don't know if there'd be a.
Yeah, that'd be an order of operations here. 13?
Not advantage. 13.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a quick second. Decide where would the other two of you be, Null and Hawk?
I'd be hanging back, I think. Just
Where
kind of
Eli
watching.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stock would just be in a puddle on the floor.
Yeah.
All right, so Glow, as you take another swipe with your scythe, cutting back more layers of this razor vine, suddenly something reaches out, grasps at you. First, you think it's the vine itself, like why did that move? But instead, you look over and you see a face staring back at you.
Huh.
I blink once with a smile still on my face and go, "Hello, do you need help?"
As they make as they surprise you and makes 2 claw attacks at you. A 15
Unfortunate.
to hit.
Nah, that
No.
doesn't hit.
Okay, and then a second
It probably
one
just
is 16
hits my
to hit.
armor and I just kind of look at it.
Yeah, so you look at it and 2 more descend down out of the razor vines. They look like they're made out of the vines themselves. Faces appearing in their faces appear made out of the bark, like twisted bark and twisted vines, and they attack. I need you all to roll initiative.
I see them all drop and I look at the group and go, I don't think these are very friendly.
I think the last one was smarter.
Yeah, this one's a bit dim but helpful.
Ironically dim for how bright they are.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, Glow, do you actually have an aura?
Oh,
You're
yeah,
fire genasi, so you do have kind of like an aura about you, right?
In the ends of my hair is on fire constantly.
All right. Everybody's here. Null, you're up first. You see these vines. I'll move one of them over so you can see kind of where they are. Another one is kind of back into a corner, but one is standing now behind Glow and right in front of Pharaoh, who actually...
We rested, right?
You guys are 100%... Yes, you long rest.
Yeah, we had that rest in the
Yep,
little
yep. Just
safe
making
house or
sure.
whatever.
I hadn't messed with my spells apparently.
Crack is slapping.
It's very slapping.
Okay. What you gonna do?
Yep, I'm going to. I'm not going to use any spells yet. I'm just going to shoot at this guy.
Right. Shot at it, grazes past Pharaoh's hood, and slams into the back of the light that is standing. Yeah, it takes full damage from that as you blast 11 piercing damage in the back of it.
Yep. And then
Great
I don't have a
shot.
lot for bonus actions.
Oh,
I
she's
give
gonna
a
get on my
thumbs
nerves.
up and then I step this way. Out of sight.
Okay. The blight immediately turns around and leaves Glow and lurches this way as it tries
I
to.
will make one quick
Oh.
note.
Yeah.
5 feet radius around me is difficult terrain.
Also, stock is not in the turn order yet.
Doc.
Oh, did not go through?
I don't see it.
Huh. Yeah, we are not on there. I'll try again. Hey.
So you'll go
There we go.
You're right in front
next. Yeah.
We are resolved.
Alrighty, so yes, it is difficult terrain, Glow. I do acknowledge that, but this vine blight just skitters along the wall as spider climb.
Gotcha.
Oh hell yeah! It gets right next to Null. But it does leave Glow's. It does leave Glow's attack range. If you'd like to do an attack of opportunity. Yep, that hits. 7 slashing damage. You cut into it. Pharaoh will hold their reaction. Not take it. Null, you are going to be attacked. Oh, actually no. It's going to.
Is that not a wall there?
Sorry. No, it's not. It can see around it. Yeah,
Okay.
it's basically like rubble.
Gotcha.
And the thing that it's going to do, like you would have cover, I would say it would be like 3/4 or, like quarter cover or whatever it is. However, it is, you watch as it rears back its head, opens its arms up, and vines erupt from the blight. And I need Stock, Null, and Eli to give me dexterity save.
Haha, you fool. That's the one I'm good at.
Never curse it.
Oh, never mind.
We are cursed.
Don't call it out. All right, so Eli, you're the only one who saves.
Oh
The other
boy.
two, and you'll take half damage from them. So you take. You all take 9 damage to the two that failed, and then 4 damage to Eli.
Is it like a poof of things or like a lashing of
It's
thorns?
a lashing because it is this. So it reaches out, wraps around you. Its thorns and razor vines cut into your skin, and you feel Stock and Null. You feel your essence, whatever that may be, just being pulled from you as it heals itself.
Rude.
Okay, that's your turn. Stock,
That's
you're up.
actually pretty nasty. Holy shit.
We
Phil
miss
sticks ass
ourselves.
bitch.
But yeah, just gonna we'll run this way. We haven't rested at all, have we?
We did. We got the
Oh, we
long
did.
rest. in.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Rest.
We did long rest. Okay. Okay, sorry.
Safe house.
Yep.
We
I
forgot
was in
to reset our
trash.
key points.
You were in trash. Yes, I forgot. You just deactivated in a pile of trash.
That's right. Yeah.
Old Valen
Here for the
classic.
trash.
I'm trash man.
The
Just-
trash man.
Give that yuck.
Oh, you
So-
crit it.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. All right. Deals
Juicy.
11 piercing damage to that on the first hit. Nice.
Sure does.
You
And
can-
then
yeah,
we'll.
bonus action.
Yeah, we're
It
gonna.
does look very injured off of that. You stab through its back. You watch as the spear passes through it, knocking vines inside as a large hole is left.
Oh yeah, and the bonus action will just do the old unarmed.
It's and that's exactly enough to take this down as you watch.
Oh,
a
nice.
pile
Oh boy.
of a pile of leaves and vines and splinters on the ground. It is out.
Nice. We will take some leaves and absorb them into us, and then keep going forward.
Actually, I love this. Stock, could you give me a? Let's just call it an Arcana check.
Sure.
6. All right.
Sure.
Stock is on.
Your next
He's vibing
attack.
today.
Your next attack will have an additional 1d4 slashing damage added to it for your next unarmed attack,
Nice.
as you absorbed the razor leaves into your appendages.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay. I was gonna say the spear attack would look something along the lines of, Stock just has the spiky appendage coming out of them, pierces the chest, and then as it comes out the other side, it would turn into a fist and then just hit the thing in the face.
Bonk him in the fucking back of the face. That's great. Love it.
But that's it for now.
Alrighty, Eli, you're up.
Seeing the corpse just a few feet in front of me, it's like, if it leaves, we can kill it. And then
Boo.
shut up.
Oh, you're the one.
You shut up.
Put an egg in your shoe and
Leaves
leave.
aren't even the
All right.
blood. You could have said like chlorophyll and been closer.
Yeah, so you can see two at the distance that you're
I'm
at.
even ignoring the banter coming from down the hallway. I'm gonna try to line up a sharpshooter shot on headshot this son of a bitch.
Okay, which one are you going after?
The one that's right in front of Glow.
Okay.
I have a kind of a lightning strike shot on that one. Oh, 18.
Yeah, that'll hit it.
That'll do what? Yeah. Is that
Okay.
right? Jesus, this thing.
So 32 damage. Glow, you're staring at this thing in front of you, and it's there for a moment, and then it's just gone as it just disintegrates into a pile of razor leaves.
Flo lifts up a thumb to Eli with a big smile.
you just get that kind of I'll put in Discord the classic Clint Eastwood like face looking back at you.
Okay, great.
Glow
to
is
double check.
unfazed.
Yeah, I swear this is it's
Hey,
as, yeah this is
yeah.
Jeez, that's just max damage roll on a really strong rifle. Damn. All right.
Yeah.
And I'll sit there, reload, and it's my turn.
Okay. Pharaoh will dart around the corner and level a crossbow at hand crossbow, light, and shot at it. Nope. I hate that these settings never hold. My biggest gripe with defaults to always do it.
Oh.
And there's a thing where you're supposed to be able to like mass change all tokens to be whisper or to have the toggle thing, but it's so okay. It misses though, unfortunately. She rolled a 6, or they rolled a 6, and that pings off the wall behind Glow. All right, next Reservine Blight is dead. Glow, you are up.
I mean, I think I'm just gonna walk up and slash at it.
Yep, that hits it. Nice, 8 slashing damage across the front of it, carving off leaves and.
That's
Anything else? Bonus actions? No multi-attack.
Can I see Noel from where I am?
No. Definitely is.
I poke my head out over the wall. Hello.
Now
you
can I
can see, yeah,
see
you can see like an edge. You could see an edge. 1 second, guys. I have my father is calling me right now.
Oh,
Hi, Papa Skaz.
combat me.
Jesus Christ. Okay. My parents are flying in right now. They flew in from Hawaii, and they're like getting their rental car at the moment and like gonna go to their hotel. And my dad calls me, and the first he goes, "I got a question. Is there any reason why I shouldn't get a hybrid?"
I love how you're such the like. You like cars? Answer my car questions.
No, well, okay, I know what the context is, which is last time they came, they were all excited because the rental car company's like, oh, you guys are like preferred customers. Here you go, you get a Mercedes. And they're like, ooh, Mercedes. And they go and they get in, and it's a, EV. It's an electric, full electric Mercedes.
Mm.
And they were like, literally boomered out of their minds and could not figure out how to fucking start the thing. And they were like so excited. They're like, oh no. And so they went back and they got a normal car. So I get where the trepidation is, because it's like, it's hybrid. Does that mean that it's going to have weird stuff? Like, yeah, I'm like, no, I was like, it's a fucking Prius. Just get it. It's fine.
So funny.
Oh boy. Okay. So yes, Null, you are able to poke your face out from behind the wall as you see Glow looking back in your direction.
I realize what I wanted to do takes an action, so I can't do it. So I just give them a thumbs up.
Thumbs up again. All right, cool.
I just shrug. I don't know, man.
All right, this one is going to take its chances, and it sprints out towards the Davises and Pharaoh. Glow, if you you just went, so you got your reaction back again, so you can use it if you'd like to.
I probably will. Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay. 21 to hit. Yep, hit.
You can't do that. The Fine Bros will sue you.
I react.
Would they hit me, please? All of
Why
my
won't you
features
hit
are
me?
based on being hit.
Well, this thing is a little bit more intelligent, sees more people, and goes over here to explode his vines again. And actually, he will end his turn, like, basically right here. I'm trying to think. It's a 10-foot radius. So it has to be, like, right here. All right, so, once again, he explodes his little vines. He goes, hi-ya! And Davis, the Dabus. Okay. This guy will make dex save. Pharaoh makes a dex save and fails. Good job, Pharaoh, for still having that be him. This Dabus. The Dabus will be. Where do you save? Well, love it. Save. Second save. Sure. Okay, so 2 failures. So you've got 8 damage. Is 13 damage.
Big roll.
Which you see slash into one of the Dabusi. Slashes into
His
Pharaoh.
Dabusi.
Dabusi into the Dabusi. Yeah, that's the plural of it. You're right.
God damn it.
And it gains back 8. Okay.
Hit.
However, now it is the Dabusi's turn. The Dabusi's turn, as you would say. And you watch as they don't even move their hands, and suddenly bricks start to rise from the cobblestones next to them. And, well, they use their fun brick attack.
Wow.
You watch as the 2 Dabuses.
Frick.
Yeah, flying brick. There you go. 1, 2. 2 flying brick attacks at this guy, dealing 13 damage. And then the second Davis will go and also do 2 flying brick attacks. Actually, no, he'll show off his other fun thing that he does. He raises his hand, comes out of his robe sleeve, and he. Nah, we're not going to do that because it's going to blow. He hesitates and he starts to think about doing something, but then he looks around at you all who are helping and he doesn't do it. He'll do 2 more flying brick attacks. One of them hits, dealing 7 damage. Not enough to take this thing down. It is just a literal shambling twig and about to fall over. Null, it is your turn.
Alright. Which one is about to fall over? This one?
The only one left.
Oh, there's only one left. Okay, gotcha.
Around the corner. Yeah.
Pew! Ooh. Low damage.
Enough. It only had 1 HP
Hell
left,
yeah.
and then it goes
Let's
down
go.
in a pile of twigs on the ground. Okay.
Ow.
So, the the damage done, the Dabuses bow to you all, and you watch as the last blight falls over and dries up into a pile of dead leaves. You watch as the razor leaves that are snaking down through the grate above suddenly kind of turn dry and brittle and start to fall onto the cobblestones at your feet. It seems that they were giving it some life. Davis's bow, emoji thumbs up to you in front of their face, and then drift off into the darkness.
A thumbs up back. Let's go.
I'll walk forward. Is that something you normally run into down here?
Pharaoh looks to you and nods. Just stay away from razor vines. I've heard rumors of them, that they've started spouting these sorts of creatures from large growths of them, but I didn't see one until now. You gotta make quick time. And you look as they're holding their side. Pharaoh got actually fairly injured in that fight. They're not too stout.
I come over and I can heal the wound, but I can essentially give some painkillers. And I gift of life.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's neat. It's like a shield effect, kind of.
Great. That helps.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you watch
Eli
as
looks. Oh, yeah.
a little bit of vitality returns to their face, and they're able to. They let go of their side where the vines dug in. Just look around. Right. Not going to be too far. I'm fairly certain of. I navigate Undersigil fairly often. Just keep your eyes on a swivel, as I said. Not talk to any more Davises. Have I? Debussy? I don't know what the is.
Dabus.
Let's go.
I make no promises. If they need help, they need help.
Yeah, as you make your way out onto the main areas, or this main thoroughfare, as you would call it, of Undersigil, you take in the vista of what looks to be a completely second city underneath the streets of Sigil. You see ramshackle houses on stilts that seem to be built above what looks to be a murky, brown, black, brackish, like scummy looking waterway that has some of those kind of like little like either rowboats or small kind of like pontoon style boats just slowly meandering their way across it, leaving streaks of trails behind them. The water is so polluted and disgusting that they are carving their way through the water.
Delicious.
That's as you said last time. It's definitely shades of this.
Very much. So last time you saw what looked to be the river there was a river in Sigil itself, on the upper streets of Sigil, the ditch. You encountered the ditch, which actually, if you hear the distance now that things have quieted down, a low rumble in the distance, and as your eyes adjust to the darker light down here, you can see they're glowing some like dim lit glowing lanterns, keeping everything kind of at that low near darkness. Your eyes adjust and you can see a giant storm drain like structure where polluted water filled with random bits, bobs, and things like that just is pouring down into the larger waterway, into the spillway down.
That stuff is really dangerous, right? We kind of learned that.
No, that Pharaoh explained that ditch is where bodies would be thrown if they do not want to be recognized one day later, after they get basically smoothed out to be like very smooth baby face.
That's right, like complete. Okay. Eek. So we're just walking through this. Yeah, there's a skeleton here too.
Yep.
We're just walking through, and he's showing us the way through.
Exactly. So Pharaoh points forward, and they say, "All right, so we're gonna be moving this way. Look out for the pipes. Look out for any sort of, anything unusual, and just stick with me. We'll be good. Don't worry. It's not too far." And they start making their way up this kind of cobblestone causeway street down here. Yes, it is basically very much that Futurama under New York type of vibe.
As Glow starts to follow, she starts whistling, seemingly not knowing how to keep a low profile.
So,
I just put a finger to mouth.
Oh,
You
like
seem
whistle.
like-
Oh, you can't whistle
Why?
because the no lips thing, right?
Well, no, that's not why I was. We need to be quiet, low profile.
Isn't whistling very loudly?
Hearing you say that, Stock goes back into puddle form.
lowest of profiles.
Dude, fucking Kirby and Pikachu bullshit right there.
I find a jar somewhere and I hold it on the ground for stock if it'll go in it.
Yeah, I was. Wait, can you?
Can you adjust your size?
Can you go into a jar and I can
believe-
throw you at enemies?
We are able to squeeze into small places where no one else can get to me. Is an actual character thing, but the blah 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 shape self is reshape your body to give yourself a head, one arm, blah blah blah. You can extrude a pseudopod. You can be small. Space is narrow as 1 inch wide, provided you're aware and carrying nothing. You have advantage ability checks to initiate or escape a grapple. So you can squeeze through spaces, but you can't
You
change
still
the
take
volume.
you take up a small space.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Can't change volume.
We need a really, really tall bottle then.
Yes,
Well, it
or
said
just
one in. Did I mishear?
it can
Yeah,
squeeze
what-
through a space as narrow as an inch
can't
wide,
stay
but
there.
it's not the same as fitting into a 1 inch wide space.
Gotcha.
Although I guess you could take up the most efficient possible volume for your size, which
Yes.
means you could squeeze into things that no one else could. But you still have to be reasonable about the size of that container.
And I was digging for this because it's not technically in this in the like Roll20 Adventure module, but it's in the supplement Sigil. This is the vista that you see.
Wanna make a stock Pokeball? Ooh, it's on.
Actually, super close to the future.
Oh, there's a giant fucking spider up top.
It also reminds
Two of
me of the like Underdark area in Baldur's Gate.
Why did you have to tell me that, Chuckles?
Don't look up.
I hate that.
But yeah, so you
Okay,
basically
it's just under the floor of where you're at right now.
Shut up.
shut.
As
Now
I was
Stock-
saying that, I was lifting my feet off the floor.
Stock needs to find a small spider to put inside his body, just so it's always there.
So yeah, the boats fly their way across the polluted filled waters. A bunch of individuals walking across these wooden causeways, lights flickering in makeshift into like buildings all over the place. Pharaoh leads you up the street. It's a couple of minutes before you see anything kind of close, and Pharaoh motions for you all to kind of keep quiet or keep away as you see a cloaked individual sitting with their legs dangling over the wooden pier at the end of at the edge of the water, a large gnarled fishing rod in their hand, and next to them you see a really strange thing. It's a large jar similar to the one that Stock has been plonked into if they would like to, but within the jar, inside of this weird bubbly briny liquid, you see dozens of larvae swimming around. And as you approach and get closer, you look and you can see that these larvae actually have humanoid faces.
Oh, that's a big nope.
The cloaked individual sits there, slowly rocking back and forth, whistling some sort of tune underneath their breath. You watch as a clawed hand reaches out and slowly turns the reel of the fishing rod, kind of lightly pulling it back and forth, moving whatever bobber or bait they have beneath it. And you look up and you can see that they're fishing beneath what looks to be a structure, a building that is up on stilts above putrid water. And there is a large sign that is attached to above the entrance to the building, as you see smoke and lights emanating from within it, and it says the Hellfire Diner. And through the windows you can see fiends, red-skinned devils, their horns curling up, flipping burgers and cooking some sort of creatures on some grills, as denizens of Undersigil and of Nowhere make their way inside and seem to be getting some good, home-cooked, Nowhere Undersigil fast food. There's a loud clank and a creak as some sort of door or contraption beneath the joint, beneath the Hellfire Diner, swings open, and a deluge of bones, picked meat, trash, paper baskets, napkins, and other things just falls into the water beneath the building. The individual in the cloak perks up suddenly and starts looking at the water and see their attention on there, and then suddenly there's a light. Ooh, we got a bite! And the clawed hand starts reeling in quicker and quicker and quicker. Suddenly there's a as another larva gets pulled out of the water on the end of the hook. A pained-looking face at the edge of the larva as the dark clawed hand picks it up and looks up, and you can there now you can see the profile of the face beneath the hood. Hooked, ugly nose, and a smiling, toothy grin as you can see what you all know now is a hag of some sort who's fishing up larvae from the polluted waters.
If we're walking around, we're not stopping to watch this, right? We're seeing this as we walk along.
I mean, what would you all be doing? I guess.
Because I was about to say is, looking at this, I would have softly put one of my hands on Glow's shoulder and be like, oh, "We're not stopping to help this one. Keep moving."
But what? I want the burger. I haven't eaten since I died.
Yes, you might be quite different than other and nicer than. Well, you should, but you got a $10 Stetson on a 5-cent head. Let's keep moving.
Thank you.
No.
Oh.
No.
Go grab a burger. Do you want anything?
No.
Okay.
No. I'll try to steer her away, if possible. I don't know if that's gonna be contested or just what makes sense here.
I mean, she probably wouldn't fight too hard. Just like look longingly at the diner.
Is there anything that me as a Warforged would think looks edible, just like sitting on the ground?
Double to a Warforged.
No, not to me. I'm trying to find something for her to appease her, so that she doesn't go get
give me a survival
deadly
check
burger.
real quick.
Yep. I'm gonna say a disadvantage because I'm a Warforged.
Yep.
Oh, still not bad.
Hey, those larvae that the night hag has in her jar look edible.
No. On the ground. Something other than her.
This is also a Futurama episode, by the way.
I know. You don't.
I find
see
like a
some-
discarded shoe or something.
Yeah, you do find a discarded shoe. You find a half chewed already discarded shoe at the bottom of next to the wall where you are.
Perfect. I pick it up. Here, eat this. Let's get moving.
I take it and I like lean in to smell it and I pull back. I've tried eating leather before. It doesn't really work.
The smell, Glow. The smell from the Hellfire Diner is tantalizing.
And I'm gonna just. Damn it! All right, I follow the group.
Okay. As you walk past, the hag turns
My
around
sensibilities.
and sees you all moving past and says, "Care to buy a larva?"
Yes.
No.
And
God,
gold. Your other one was even easier to deal with, at least.
Oh wait, 10 gold? That's pretty expensive for a larva.
It's
Why is
such
it-
a pretty
10 gold.
penny. If you want to ever make a deal with a demon in the abyss, this is what you trade for. He takes her clawed hand and reaches down into the jar and plucks out by the tail a like 3-inch long larva with the head of like it looks just like a sad businessman on the looking back at you.
Would I know what they are?
Give me a nature check.
As you do, I would also just be, what are those, hag?
Okay, so Glow figures it out. Eli, give me a persuasion check at advantage.
Okay.
You crusty old cat. Nice.
Oh, all right.
So Glow learns exactly what is told to you by the Night Hag. The Night Hag looks to you and says, "Oh, so you don't know? These larvae, they are born in Hades, sometimes find their way here in Sigil through strange portals and other whatnot. The Hellfire Diner above is, well, prime location for some of these little wigglers coming through. They're in some of their burgers. Don't tell anybody."
Gosh.
You
Don't
got
like the way
this.
she said wigglers.
And Glow, you know, you've heard now, you recognize it. These larvae specifically, not just like bug larvae, but these humanoid face-looking larvae are what happens to souls that are banished to one of the lower planes, Hades in particular. They get transformed into larvae that just live there forever until they somehow escape through a random extraplanar portal or otherwise. And you do remember that they are, as the Night Hag said, a form of currency in some of the other abyssal planes, specifically the Abyss and a lot of the demons. They love them for snacks.
I do look at the group. Do we plan on going to any of the hells?
No.
I mean, the night's young.
Ugh.
True.
Well, Pharaoh starts pushing you all forward. Come on, we got to keep going. This is not a stopping spot, please.
Why? We've not faced a threat so far.
Ooh, you're trying my...
Back towards
Yeah,
the
my
vine
patience.
creatures.
I said what I said.
So as you continue onwards, you see there are some strange posters that have been plastered up with some greasy-looking glue on the walls of some of these ramshackle buildings of nowhere and other areas. You can see that there is this. Looks almost kind of like recruitment posters for various factions that you have not recognized, you haven't hardly heard of. And Pharaoh explained, saying that these factions that can't make it up in Sigil, end up down here in the Undersigil, and in Nowhere in particular. They are, well, lost, per se. Some of them still remain, still trying to cling on to the philosophies and their different ideals. There's the Undivided, known as the Deniers, creatures native to Sigil, believing that those who pass through planar portals are destroyed, replaced with clones. You can see why their philosophies were not really taken on. There's the Revolutionary League, also known as the Anarchists. Pretty popular faction, but they fell to disorganization. Well, never really could organize well.
Ironic.
The anarchists couldn't organize.
Classics.
The last one, they point towards a recruitment poster that just has a giant picture of a cake on it. The Coterie of
Compelling.
Cakes, also known as the Cakers.
Lo is instantly starting to walk towards it.
It's a strange, destitute band of rosy-cheeked bullies who, well, they fell away due to disorganization. But these Cakers believe that, well, baked goods are fundamental units of trade, and that the world is a giant cake.
I like these guys. Can we reform this?
Didn't one of that rat creature we saw say something about eating cake?
No, it said something about the strawberries. It ate a cake.
It did eat the cake.
I would soon not be part of any of these factions. Well, let's keep moving, please.
What is cake like?
It depends on the cake.
You would catch Eli looking wistfully in the distance for a moment without responding.
Hold on. Never mind. Glow is too distracted by listing all the types of cake to know.
I love that. As you continue up the causeway along along the pier, basically it's a boardwalk. You're making your way along here. You hear Glow just reciting different types of cake, like red velvet.
Why do they call it a cheesecake if it has no like
straight up
similar properties to cake?
I think
It's
it's
like its
really
own-
because of the texture, but also people are really stupid. So
Yeah, but it's texturally so different, is what it sounds like. But
This is exactly what's going on right now.
it actually
Except with
seems like
cake.
it's more like a pie. Yep, that is 100%.
no. See, pies they have to be in a pan with a top crust layer. That's a pie. It's very specific.
What about a pumpkin pie?
Glow is lost in thought.
As
It's
you all
probably
continue
the hardest
onwards up the
Thought
board,
since you've met her.
up the boardwalk, you make your way away from the ramshackle houses that make up nowhere and kind of go into a little bit of a darker quadrant. And Pharaoh lets you know that you're approaching what is called the Drowned Name, which is more or less some
An EDM group.
it does. It's you can see where all the sewers and byways of this sludge-like morass of water beneath Sigil kind of all converge. Giant flooded expanse of rank, warm reservoirs and swampy tunnels.
Ugh.
You can see in the distance, in the dim light of lanterns that snake along the different types of piers and walkways that reach over the disgusting water, there is what looks to be a giant whirlpool that's just slowly turning, not like a fast-moving, slow-moving whirlpool in the distance. Looks like it's rain of some sort.
I just realized I think Eli could calculate the depth and width of that whirlpool, knowing some basic fluid dynamics.
Yeah, nice.
Nerd.
As you
he's a
are
trained engineer,
walking
after all.
by, though, as you're walking by, continue up along this route, you see in the distance a really interesting scene as one of the houses on stilts, which seems to have some humanoid-looking individuals in there, kind of camping out. There's like a barrel bonfire type of thing, you know, your typical kind of like homeless campman, like the unfortunate souls encampment. There is a soft splash as you see what looks to be a fish face attached to a large muscular body rising out of the water. As you can see what looks to be a fish person with a gleaming grin as the lights of the dim lanterns flicker off of what seems to be a mouth where all of their teeth have been replaced with teeth.
Bro, we've got a grill.
And this face smiles, and suddenly there's a larger just splash as it looks like he's riding upon a shark that leaps out of the water and into the air onto one of these plank causeways that attaches to this derelict building that has these individuals there around the fire. And suddenly you can see not only is this shark giant, but it is definitely mutated as legs are dangling from beneath it, 6 of them at least, as suddenly this Sogwin warlord with its jeweled mouth charges into this derelict house and wreaks havoc upon the occupants.
What the fuck? This is just a fever dream of a place. I love it.
If nobody stops her, Glow is heading towards the house.
No, I'm grabbing your shoulder.
Pharaoh puts a hand out and says, "You do not want to mess with Grat the Glass-Jawed. He is the warlord of the Drowned Nations, and he will tear you limb from limb, or Ripper will tear you from limb from limb. Let's go."
Ripper the shark?
Ripper is the shark, yes. And they point towards a large pipe in front of, basically like 10 feet away. This is the route. We need to go through here. We're almost to the surface again.
Now, I'll be not like forcefully, but trying to kind of push Glow ahead to get into the pipe and away.
It probably, like, pulling her from the food was a minor annoyance. This one, she's just a solid, like, statue at the moment as she stares at the house before finally giving in and following through.
Now I know why you died 279 times. Whatever it was.
I don't know. The other one kept track.
I'm not surprised.
This has just reminded me of what is my newly learned about and now favorite Marvel character, which is Jeffrey the Shark.
Yeah.
Didn't this show up in Deadpool comic?
Yep.
And it was Blaja?
Is it Blaja?
That'd be a very Deadpool thing.
They turned it into a Blaja in the comic.
Gotcha.
It was given the task of protecting trans kids.
Yep. I think this is from the same. This is like legitimately from the same thing. The same comic.
Jeffrey is a good boy.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I think the one we saw was a little bit more dangerous looking than that.
A little bit.
Nah.
Just a little bit. All right. So.
Look at his little jacket.
You
Oh
walk.
my God.
You walk through the walking through this large tunnel and pipe. You find your way. You find your way. Basically,
There you go.
navigating through some of these like slick tunnels, large pipes, and other corridors where Pharaoh was taking you through their shortcuts. You emerge into a partially flooded chamber, and you see in front of you an interesting scene. Glow, you're the first to look at it, as you see a strawberry cake decorated with leathery wings resting on a festive table in the damp, dimly lit chamber.
I don't trust
Wet
anything in
sediment
this
collects
place.
around floor drains, and gaping sewer
Jesus
pipes
Christ.
protrude from the stone walls. The other end of the tunnel is barred shut. You see 4 rosy-cheeked humans in grimy baker's attire sitting at the table, sipping tea with their pinkies extended.
Which cheeks?
Yes.
Okay, had to ask. Just making sure.
Jesus, this place just doesn't get any less weird. Oh no!
That is the Chef Joker S.
Please tell me that's strawberry juice on that.
Yeah.
Glow is drifting towards the cake.
Don't trust strawberries. Don't trust strawberries.
So
Don't trust
the
strawberries.
one with the giant chef's hat at the side of the table, just there is a ongoing conversation right now, prattling on about misguided surface factions, and as they sip this cake and the tea, and they don't really notice you as you enter.
I think I noticed that, Glow, you were already walking forward, right?
Oh yeah, I'm like here by this point.
Yeah,
No.
so I was distracted too long, so I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna just try to hide behind the rocks here and just take point. So I will try to stealth. I want to try to avoid being detected, if that's acceptable in this situation.
So, as you approach Glow, what looks to be the leader of this tea party down here turns around and looks at you.
Hello.
Hello there. The name is
Oh,
Gertrude, and you have now just come to our wonderful Acres celebration. Would you like to join us at the table for a lovely tea party and some philosophical conversations about why the multiverse is a multi-layered cake?
Damn it, I hate this so much.
Alright, Glow gets a smile on her face and goes, I would love to, and takes a seat.
How about the others?
Gertrude turns around and extends a cake-covered hand to some of the others that are in here. Eli, you absolutely are seen.
No, I'm seen. I'll stand up.
I don't think they're very hungry. I didn't want
I'll
to
hold
get
the
burgers.
I'll hold the rifle over my shoulder. Not
Is a
throwing
burger a
it,
cake?
It's a sandwich.
but- Oh
I
god,
Glow
this
is
is
lost in thought again.
This is a wrong
It has
philosophy.
layers, and cakes have layers, right?
So
Would
do
you put
sedimentary
meat in a
banks.
cake,
That's
though?
not a cake.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Hello, we were warned.
Doc would like
avoid
to
the
participate in discussion
strawberries.
of cake. We don't eat. We don't even know what cake is yet. We just got here.
Come and sit down, at least for a conversation.
Pharaoh looks around and just like, just endure them for a little bit. We got to figure out how to get through here. Not exactly where I remember things were.
I'll whisper back. Should I sit or stand over here? Will be worse.
Just sit down. I don't think they... Just don't do anything
Alright.
stupid.
I
I
point
won't.
to
Can't trust Glow. I'll walk over.
I point to Noel and lean into the chef, but speak at normal volume. That one doesn't have a mouth. I don't think it can eat anything. I'll take their share.
Gertrude nods and says,
Oh, good. Here, have a slice.
and they cut open a slice of a strawberry-scented, strawberry-filled cake and hand you a plate.
She handed it like, now Glow, they promised conversation and philosophy. Perhaps that cake could wait till after we learned about what they're up. That would only be polite.
Flo looks at the cake, looks at Eli, looks at the cake, looks at Eli. But it would be rude not to eat it.
Dessert follows conversation, lady.
That doesn't sound like a real thing. You're lying.
Mm-mm. It is presumed where I'm from. Now, looking over to Gertrude. I couldn't quite catch
the name
that.
is Gertrude. Queen of the
Gertrude.
Cakers.
All right, Your Highness. What exactly did you want to bring up about this multi-layered philosophy of yours?
Oh, we were discussing whether the plane of fire would be red velvet cake, or if it would be something like I don't know, bunt cake.
Have you considered a chili powder gazpacho?
I think the red velvet is a trick here because it's red associated with the hells. That's not quite how that works.
Gazpacho? Gazpacho? That is not cake. That is some sort of liquefied. Disgusting.
Oh, you're not a...
Wait,
Not a fan
wait. We are confused. Is liquid bad?
It is not cake. You cannot say that some of the layers of the multiverse are soup. Disgusting.
We find that very rude and insensitive to our status.
Rude and insensitive, you don't say. You're not even eating any of our cake.
We can't eat.
What?
Think-
How?
I think it's like
I can't eat either.
What kind of
Stock-
life do you
stock-
live if you can't enjoy cake?
We have
The
a
metallic
secondary
kind.
thought for the nature of liquid. When a new realm is formed from and becomes a new layer of cake, does it not start as all cakes do? As batter? Is batter not liquidish?
The cakers all look at each other thoughtfully.
Yeah. You
spicy chocolate cake. That's what hell is. Flo is totally off on her own thought.
Gertrude locks eyes with some of the other cakers at the table and looks back at you, Stock.
Seems to be a decent argument. Cake does start as liquid, but once it is cooked properly and well done, it becomes cake.
So what cooks a layer from batter when it's formed into a layer of the multiverse?
That is another philosophy that we must discuss. The gods are the great chefs, or bakers in this case.
I wrote a celestial oven, and Glow has already taken a bite.
Oh, god damn it.
Boy.
Eli's like, god damn it.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah, remember when we were told not to trust strawberries? Damn, that was like 2 minutes ago.
Okay.
I know this.
So, I need Eli and, let's say, Eli, Null, and Stock. I need you to give me medicine checks, or whatever one is better for you.
Medicine or insight? That's not at disadvantage.
There's
The
lots of
disadvantage.
bat wings sitting out of that cake.
All I can tell is I know that she ate a cake.
Actually, I'm equally good at these.
Perfectly balanced.
Let's go.
So, both Null and Stock, as the conversation goes on across the table, you can see that the makeup that they're wearing, their rosy cheeks, their flower white faces and rosy cheeks of these cakers, is masking what looks to be languid complexions. They aren't well. There's something very off about them. And as you look across the table, as Glow swallows that bite of strawberry cake, there is a bit of flush that appears on her face as her eyes become a little bit sunken.
A little bit what? Sorry?
Sunken.
Oh,
Sunken D's nuts.
God.
Perfect. Gertrude looks to Eli.
You, kitty cat, have a nice furry mouth. Why are you not partaking in this cake we offer you?
I prefer to stick to trail mix and hardtack. Cake's more civilized type.
Well, you civilized. You're not civilized if you don't eat hard cake. And
I take that as a compliment, ma'am.
excuse us. We must be excused.
They stand up, push in their chairs, and immediately draw rolling pins and attack.
Oh, God.
I know I should have said this before, but Eli being very wary, could I get a move, or this be just as things go?
Yeah, give me a dexterity saving throw. You were on the swivel.
If this works, I might do something really dumb, which might be fun.
Yep, you're good.
I was actually distracted by philosophy talk, so.
Okay, I'm going to explain this action before I do it, just because it's going to seem very counterproductive. I know that from what we've discussed, we can all come back from anything going poorly. They can't. So I have been holding effectively a grenade under the table the whole time. I'm going to roll it under the table, and it's going to be Thunder Wave centered in the middle of the table. That's going to hit everybody.
I love it. That's so good.
Inshallah.
So it's going to be everyone in a 15-foot cube. So it's everyone that's on the table except for me and Gertrude.
That is so hilarious. But I still want everybody to roll initiative first, though.
Okay.
Forward.
In my mind, I was holding it under the table the whole time during this conversation. Also, a really good scene from for a few dollars more where that happens. So,
Yes.
I'm being inspired.
This actually makes sense. So it's like you act first, and then you go like last and everything else. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is suddenly a blast as, Thunderwave.
Okay. Yeah. I need to cast it. Only level 1 spell slots. That does No sharpshooter. That doesn't matter. 9 thunder damage.
In a 15-foot cube in front of you, so
yeah.
no matter what, like the table gets uprooted.
Yes,
flies across
that gets
the
shattered,
room, showering everybody with cake, tea, and various utensils. We're gonna need glow,
also, as hope
and stock.
Everyone's DC 14 or 14 con save.
We don't do that here.
Feel this concussive blast.
Oh, con?
It's a con save for Thunderwave, yeah.
Whoops.
Can I figure out it came from Eli?
Yeah.
Like, would I just know that, or?
I think it would be pretty clear as they stand up. I'm throwing something under the table.
Okay. I'm going to instantly reach out towards Gertrude. Oh wait, that's an ability check, not a saving throw. Damn it.
I'm also really hoping that the cake is destroyed in this.
Oh, it
That
absolutely
was one of
is.
my
It's
goals too.
decimated.
Okay. Splatter on the ceiling.
Save is what, half?
Half damage on a save, yeah. Oh, and if you fail, push back 10 feet.
All right, so you watch as the 2 cakers to your right get flung back 10 feet.
Fucking cakers.
Cakers get flung back 10 feet. Let's see. Stock, you missed the con save, so you take 9 damage.
Sure
Also,
do.
unfortunately, move 10 feet as well.
And 10 feet as well, so you'll be back here. We got Null saves, takes half damage, so 4. And will not be kicked back. The Glow, you need to make a save.
Good.
You make the save, you take 4 damage. And the table is destroyed. Alright, Null,
Nice.
you're up.
All right.
You did notice, like, I would say before Eli's like grenade thunder wave went off, you did notice that like the caker next to you, Null, has a bludgeoning rolling pin raised and is looking to smack you in the head.
Is
Too
Pharaoh
fucking
still
funny.
standing?
Is Pharaoh? Yeah.
He wasn't caught in a blast.
Pharaoh
It's
wasn't
15
caught in
foot
a blast.
cube.
Oh. Okay.
15 by 15. They're right outside.
It's a
of it.
perfect table for this, yeah.
All right. I'm going to, in the interest of we can all survive. I see a juicy barrage possibility, so I'm gonna cast. Oh well, that's
very
not
juicy.
great. I'm just aiming at this guy, and everyone within 5 feet needs to make. First of all, I need to hit. Well, I think. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. Show spell description. Next time to hit. Okay, so I need to miss. Is what I need to do.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So I still have that.
You still have
going.
it concentrated though. You're still concentrating on
Yeah,
it.
and I'm going to get out of this guy's way.
Okay. You do. Alright, he's gonna take a swing at
Yep.
I'm going to use foreshadowing and make his roll 11.
Oh, cool. It's kind of like the like divination, but it's always like, wait.
make his roll an 11. He has +4 to hit, so that is a 15 hit null. That misses.
Which misses. Yep.
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
That's
so
really
he
cool.
swings and misses. Pharaoh will seeing that everybody is now currently trying to kill people, they step forward, take out their short sword and stab twice against the caker in front of Doc. A 21. The 21 for 7, and then a second attack, 11 for 6. The 21 hits. The 11 hits actually as well. So that is 7 and 6. That is 12, and Pharaoh will do attack. Additional.
What a sneaky bastard.
They are a sneaky bastard. Additional 7 damage. Nice. 14. That caker is nearly dead. Okay. Stock, you are injured, but you are still up and alive. Gathering yourself after getting blasted by what felt like a grenade out of your seat, you find yourself surrounded by enemies.
Ram. I just wanted to double check my flurry of blows. Yeah, it's just bonus action.
Your chuckles of blows.
Yep.
Yes, blowing chuckles. Yes.
No.
What?
Hell yeah.
Hold up.
Got
It's
two
saying
holes
don't ask
inside
much
you.
I think you do have to-
questions. Should
I
ask
do think you have
questions.
to attack first before flurry, though.
I
right?
do, but I just want to make
But
sure.
you could do it on any target.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll just go ahead and hit the one to my right.
Yep, he's super injured.
Yeah. Kind of made a bitch. Oh,
Oh, that
maybe
will
not.
miss, unfortunately. Flurry
Alright.
time.
Flurry time, and then is it 2?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do 1 like that.
Oof. That will miss, unfortunately.
Good gravy.
Come on.
And then instead of doing the second attack, I'm going to blah 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 heal myself using the hand of healing. So I could do that with Flurry of Blows. Replace one unarmed strike with a heal.
Oh, that's really
Okay.
neat.
Yeah.
Cool. So
I'll
roll your
probably
martial
still
arts
die, but it's cool.
die. So you can just do your Oh, nice.
Cool.
I think it is. Oh yeah, plus the wisdom. Very good. 7 healing.
Yeah.
Wait, is your martial dice still only D4? I thought they were D6.
No.
That comes later.
He comes later.
At this
Oh,
level,
okay.
at level 4, you're all.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's still D4.
So,
Well, one away. Got it. Okay.
okay. The next caker is up. Oh, actually, also Pharaoh would have done a cunning action and disengage. Move back to where Null is. This caker, being stabbed by Pharaoh, runs and chases after Pharaoh, yelling bravely as they try to smack Pharaoh with a rolling pin. But Stock, you can use your reaction if you'd like.
Sure, we'll go give it the old hip pop boop. With the spear.
Spear attack, yep.
Yep. Double
That
handed.
will hit.
Nice.
Yeah, that guy just falls down upon the ground. He hits the steps here, goes down, and as he hits the ground, you watch as the head of this made-up caker, the white makeup, rosy cheeks, plastered on smile, turns backwards to face you, Stock.
What?
As suddenly there's a loud ripping noise as the head flies off of the body.
What the fuck?
As
We can
you
do
now
that.
See this little guy.
What the heck?
What is that? Can't seal art too
Is that
tiny.
Mario? Oh no.
Oh
Okay, what
no,
the heck?
it's
No, it's
Kalima
wings
guy.
sprout from the neck. Wings sprout from the neck of this guy's head as it rips the head off of the body and now flies in the air.
That explains that fucking wing in the cake.
Yeah, what the hell? I don't like any of this.
I don't think we're supposed to.
That is true. You are not
Flo
supposed
is slowly starting to think eating the cake was a bad idea.
Thinking. All right. So, up next is that one's gone. Up next is Gertrude. Gertrude turns to Glow and says,
You'll be one of us soon.
and will
Oh
swing
Jesus.
their swing their rolling pin at Glow, and will swing at advantage. Bonk, bonk.
Oh.
16 is the most that they can do, and that will miss Glow. Glances
Wow.
up to their armor.
Shit.
No problem whatsoever. This caker up here will do the same thing. Swing with advantage against Mr. Stock. A 22 to hit.
Sure does.
Damage. And then the rolling pin just smacks into your goopy body. Their attack, a 14, I think.
Oh, sure does not hit.
Does not hit. All right. Glow, it is your turn.
Okay, so Pharaoh is still hurt, yes? Like, pretty beat up from earlier?
Yes, but now you look over and Stock looks like shit.
Okay. Does Stock look like worse than Pharaoh?
Yes.
Doc is wobbling and
I
about
am
to.
going to jump on the table. I am going to... Because I can stay next to Stock, I'm going to look back at Pharaoh and just tell him, stay close. And then... I'm going to...
Please don't difficult terrain me, bro.
It's enemies I choose. Or creatures I choose. Just stay within 5... Okay. Stock, would you rather have temporary health, or would you rather go fast?
Health.
Okay. I'm gonna, jump on the table, get close enough to Stock to gift a life.
Doc is just like a rippling pond right now, barely keeping it together.
But cool and collected on the surface.
You get 1 health and 8 temporary health.
What the
Ooh,
hell?
Nice.
And but 8 temp HP.
8
Yeah.
temp is pretty sick. More than doubles my hit points.
And then look at Stock. Don't move away.
Do you have any bonus actions you'd like to do, Glow?
I do not.
The other caker picks themselves up, steps away from Glow. So Glow, if you want to use a reaction to attack.
No, I'm gonna purposely let him
Good.
go.
Two swings at Eli. This time though at normal because there is no allies around. So rolling pin comes down upon Eli's cranium. 19 to hit.
Bonk. That, ruffles my hat.
And then a 22 to hit for 5. So just right upside the face. Bonk, bonk.
Yep, feeling that. Pow! Fuck!
All right, Eli, you are
My
up at the bottom of the round as the as the table is destroyed in front of you. Your grenade has gone off, but now you have to deal with the consequence.
Yeah. Damn, this guy being in my face is a little undesirable. He's not been injured yet. No, he saved, right? He
half
took a little
damage
bit.
from your
Damn, I'm actually with ranged weapons. You get disadvantage if someone's within 5 feet of you, correct?
Yep.
If
Then
it's against them.
I was about to say, if they're in my face and I shoot someone further away, do you still have disadvantage? That part I'm unclear about.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna do my best to ignore this guy because Gertrude seems to be the biggest threat. So I'm gonna try to thread a shot from here, carefully around Glow at Gertrude.
All right,
Probably
bend-
between your
bend
legs.
The bullet.
I'm still gonna try to do the sharpshooter. I'm
Go
feeling.
ahead. Yeah, you
feeling
notice they don't
lucky.
have a lot of heavy armor on them. Basically,
Yeah.
wearing like leathers and other stuff like that.
16.
16 that hits.
All right, that'll be a 25 damage.
And
This thing makes
Gertrude
a fucking
nearly
crack
falls over as the shot just pierces through their upper shoulder. They spin around almost a full 360 and just back facing you.
Oh, I love it. Big cowboy
Why
energy,
would you
yeah.
do such a vile thing?
You made her eat cake. And I just did the lever action, racking it around, yeah, and I mean, I'm not moving. I'm sitting there ready to shoot again, but that's it in my turn.
Just sitting in your chair.
Yup.
I mean, technically, you haven't gotten up. All right. No, you're
Oh, this
up.
is great. Oh, okay. I got
All
it.
right. collateral damage be damned. I'm targeting Gertrude with the shot.
Okay.
Two
hits.
11. Nice. So that does that, and then everyone within 5 feet needs to make a dex save.
Gertrude is looking angrily at Eli across the table, basically like around Glow, as they stare down the Tabaxi artificer. There's suddenly a as a bullet pierces through their forehead, and they are down on the ground.
Nice. Hit with the old 1-2 combo.
And wait, as order of operations happens, as Gertrude hits the ground, their head rips off, and a flying monstrosity appears, which will need to make a dexterity saving throw as it emerges from Gertrude's head. Okay. You said dexterity save?
Yep, dex save.
Okay, it definitely saves. Okay. What's the damage?
So it takes 1 damage because I rolled 2 on it, and then Stock also takes 1. Glow takes 2.
And then the other one needs to roll here.
What type of damage is it?
It
Piercing?
is piercing.
16's a save. Yes. So another 1 on the other thug. Okay. All right, Null. Any bonus actions?
I can reduce the damage by 2.
Hell yeah!
Girl.
God, I love that. It's so funny.
Yeah. So goofy. I love it.
Okay, Null. Any bonus actions?
Bonus action is gonna be. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna prep for next turn that spell, which of course does the damage. But
Yep.
Oh, I think your mic's going a little fuzzy, or you're picking up a fan or something.
is it?
Oh, now you're good.
It was. You good?
Okay. I have a fan going, but it hasn't been a problem until that exact moment apparently.
Yeah, I can hear it. It's really soft in the background now, so it's fine.
Gotcha.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, so you prep that as a bonus action, concentrating on that. All right, so Pharaoh will dash this way to assist with Eli, and will stab twice at
That is
this
not
thug.
listening to me at all. Rude.
They can only move so quick. Oh, let's see. If they were here, they'll go there. And we'll stab at the caker next to Eli. Right. They do not. Oh. We'll say they bonus action, cunning action, will hide. So let's see what they do for stealth. 14 versus cast perception there. Yep, they are stealth. Pharaoh will have advantage on this first attack. A 20 for 6 piercing damage, and then a miss on the second one. 6 piercing damage, and then they do their sneak attack for additional 7. So that is okay. Next up, I need a roll. Top of the round. Wow, weirdly.
Perfect timing for them, I guess.
So, actually, I need to check something. Mr. Stock, what is your dexterity modifier?
That's 5.
Okay, you're gonna go first.
Oh, good.
All right, you're before those two. Oh, Stock, you're up.
Okay. Is the flying head in reachable range?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we would like to hit it.
Yep, smack away.
Or, gonna reach out and grab it.
That hits it. Stabs through it. 7 piercing damage. Ouchie baba, it hits.
But it's still floating away.
I mean, it's yeah, this thing looked fairly hardy for some pretty beefy individual.
Okay. We shall attempt the fury. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Reroll that 1. So give me another
Oh,
D4.
yeah.
Well, that sucks. Fate has it this way. Okay, second flurry. Hits. 6 bludgeoning damage. How do you take this thing out? You did it in 1 round.
Nice.
Oh, it would be a similar thing, but the spear, and then as the spear pierces it, it comes out the other side because it's small, bunch of tiny little hands just come out and
I love it.
and then we pull the corpse into us.
Oh god, so now the winged head of
Oh, wow.
Gertrude is within your... You have the winged head of Gertrude, the Caker boss, in your goopy belly. Very
Something
nice.
poetic about that. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I like it.
Okay. Alright, that was your bonus actions? Yeah, I guess that's it for you.
Yep, we're gonna die now.
Alright, well, no, this guy is
Shit.
going to fly in this general direction, and I'm going to have him roll a... 1, 2, 3.
Hi, sweet pea.
Alright, Glow.
Bring it, bitch.
And thus the bitch brought it.
Okay, so it will just try to bite you.
As is written.
Oh no, it's gonna bite me.
Chomp! A 10 will miss. That's it.
Oh,
That's a lot of damage, though.
yeah. I was about to say.
Okay, this Caker is going to make a wisdom save.
Because it's like food theme. I'm trying that Varwheel reflection. I read is like is this some like vampiric ratatouille thing? Like no, it's different.
I have no idea what it is.
This guy's running. So if you want to have a reaction, Stock, you more than welcome.
Sure, we'll give it a.
Yeah, hits him. Deals 11 piercing damage. Pretty good. As it disappears up the tunnel that you entered. Is gone.
Goodbye.
Hello, you are up.
Okay. I am going to, seeing that Stock is kind of still where I left him and I can't do too much to help, I'm going to point at Eli and like kind of make a fist, and Eli, you will start to feel like you're on meth.
On meth.
Oh
As
god. Oh god,
time
not again.
dilation. So, your
It's like I
movement
smoked 3
speed is
packs of
increased by-
cigarettes.
Your movement speed is increased by 10 feet, and when you take the attack action, you can make a single additional weapon attack as part of the same action.
Oh, that's insane with this fucking gun.
And then at the end of my turn, because that's kind of all I can do, I'm using the second part of this, which means everything has advantage against me, but any of my allies within 5 feet, everything has disadvantage against them.
That's neat.
Damn. There's a lot going on.
Okay, you're gonna have to explain that to me later. All right, cool. This guy is going
It's
to.
advantage. If it hits Stock or Pharaoh, it's disadvantage. Done.
Here's
Okay,
what
great.
taking.
Well, the
taking
Caker
aggression.
is gonna just swing 2 times at wisdom saving throw, and is going to also just try to GT the FO. It's going to so it's going to run this way. So Eli, you can, if you have an attack of opportunity that you want to do, you're welcome to.
I don't think I can use a weapon because I have the rifle out, but I can be in a tabaxi use my claws.
Yeah.
So I'll slash at it. Yeah, exactly. So I'll slash at it.
Pharaoh misses. It's an 18. You're not doing a sharpshooter on that.
No, there's no sharpshooter in that. Yeah. So that would be
Four
slashing
damage.
damage.
Nice. You get it in the back of its head. As the Caker dives, as you slash it, he stumbles forward and dives into this pipe here. And you watch as whoop, 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 he appears the other side of the cage.
Okay.
And he runs off.
Some Mario shit right there.
All right, Eli, it's your turn.
All right. He's
Is he
gone.
still visible down there?
He is. You can see. Yeah. So Null, you can see him running off into the distance. He's not. He's gone from combat, but he's running off into the distance.
Actually, that's a good point. I wonder if I look up this way, I can't see him here. Would I be able to see the one that ran? I'm trying to decide if it's worth leaving survivors or not.
Well, there's already one that survived and got away.
Which
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. The one up top, right?
No,
I could
there's
say,
2.
Give me a perception check,
That are running.
Eli.
Okay. Because I already have qualms about leaving the survivor last time.
You can see them both. They're at the edge of your. You're at the edge of your periphery. I would say that you'd be taking. You'd be taking a shot at distance.
Okay. Thinking about that. No, thought crosses his mind, but then he realizes there's still something attacking his companions here. He's gonna shoot at the whatever the hell that thing's called in the air.
Yep. Flying head of a caker.
You know what? I actually am not going to sharpshooter this because it looks like it might be hard to hit just based on it's a small flying object. So, regular shot. 21.
Hits.
Or 17.
And is there some additional stuff that happens due to Glow's thing or no?
He gets a second attack.
Oh, I get a second. Jesus. All right.
All right, lever action.
Oh!
Fire too quickly and it fires on the ceiling.
Yeah, there's a loud explosion as that rifle definitely has having some issues.
I do think there is mishaps on. No, there isn't in this version of it.
No, but it just I would say basically like it misses badly and yeah.
To flavor it, I'll use my bonus action to clear the jam.
Yep, exactly. All right.
Oh, as a wait. Oh. Wait, give me a turn. I can give as my reaction. I'm gonna do arrow time.
Jeez, you have so many
Or not arrow
words to
time,
read.
misbeat. Just okay. I'm giving you advantage on this attack.
All right, so it's a
It
17 in that game. For 22 piercing.
There's an
Jesus God,
explosion
y'all.
as the flying head looks in your direction, and I'll say just to kind of have a little fun here, it looks in your direction, Eli.
Yeah.
And you watch for a brief moment as the made up like the caker makeup face that has detached from the other body suddenly resembles you.
Oh.
But not you, Eli. It resembles a different version of you, a more angrier and resentful looking version of you. And then suddenly it gets exploded as you shoot it through the eyes, and it just.
Oh, that's that's unsettling.
No.
Is it something that Eli would recognize, or is it just some strange vision?
It's a visceral recognition of something that's within you. Like it's a strange like. Was that me? No, that couldn't be me. Like, it's like one of those like really creepy horror movie tropes where like you look at your reflection in the mirror and it's like smiling maniacally back at you.
All right,
So you mean the Green Goblin from Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man?
Yeah, Eli's gonna shake his head on that one. Like, oh, what the fuck?
Kill the Spider-Man.
Somehow the double tap still hit with your intervention.
Barrow looks around, cake covering them, and like their feet in cake, and just looking at all these at the situation. They were not here the last time I came through this area. We gotta go though. We're really close. Follow where that caker just went. We gotta get through those. We gotta get through that gate.
Yep. I'm gonna walk up to Glow, and I would like to punch her squarely in the stomach and try and make her throw up.
Oh, give me a medicine check at advantage.
I like it.
At advantage. All right.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
Nice. Good thinking, Tin Man.
So I imagine Glow hops down from the table. I just put a hand on her shoulder and just punch her in the gut.
All the while, she has this grin on her face. Until your fist connects.
Yeah, and then the fist connects, and Glow, you just
Absolute betrayal, slow motion vomit.
The pieces of the cake spew out of Glow's mouth onto the floor, along with whatever else she's eaten recently. And you look and you can see the sunken eyes that Glow had.
Yep.
That was necessary.
It was
wasn't just
absolutely
for fun.
necessary.
No, you needed that.
You ate some poison shit. Stop trying to eat everything that's offered to you.
Also,
These
stop trying.
Burgers when I asked.
Which was another thing being offered to you. If it's not from one of us, don't eat it.
It was a diner. People eat it all the time.
It was
Hello?
a diner in a shithole.
This
Hello,
whole
I'm
place
gonna-
is a shithole.
I'm gonna put this in the kindest possible words I can. You are a lumbering liability. Now please stick with us and let's get out of here.
I just saved 2 of you and got you to be able to kill things.
Doc.
Yeah, I still have like the catnip eyes like dilated from that.
Stock, you look down as the rest of your party is just arguing. You're fluctuating barely there. Gillette in his body sees the headless corpse of Gertrude, the Caker boss, and you spy a shiny object that is now peeking out of her chef's coat.
We will go blob form and just kind of slurp into the coat and all around and kind of encase ourselves around it and examine what it is.
So you find what looks to be a compass. However, it doesn't seem to, as you move it in your hand, the needle on it doesn't react in the way that you would expect. Like, it doesn't stay, its direction is odd. It actually points towards that, it points towards a random direction at this point. But
what if we take it out of ourselves and hold it in the air? Does it still kind of spin around, or
no? It's
when
static.
you say point in random direction, is it just like point with nothing spinning there, or is it like
It's a
spinning
static
around?
direction that, like, as you move it around, the direction, like, it's constantly specific direction.
Oh, okay.
Can we triangulate about how far it is away by like taking it to one side of the room to the other?
It's very far away. The object looks like
Compass, alright.
Compass D's nuts.
Are you kind of holding it out, or are you just still absorbing it inside of you, kind of out of the way?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Oh, are you still like you're holding it inside of you? You said you kind of like
Oh, after like
float around it.
looking at it, splorp back out and hold it out. We found this. We don't know where it points to. What does it
I would
do?
certainly, as an engineer, would take a closer look, or maybe just a look from a distance to see if I have any idea what that might be. Oh, okay.
Here you go, K-Gator.
You can hold it. I'll just take a look.
It's a compass of some sort.
Yeah, it looks just to be a busted compass.
Hey, maybe I can take a look.
Go ahead. So, you can tell that it is, yes, a compass, but it is not pointing towards your typical magnetic north. It's pointing towards a locked location. Upon closer inspection, I will let you know this is a portal. Typically, will track the last portal that the user or that this compass moved through.
Oh, that sounds like it might be very useful in this city. Or if we go elsewhere away from the city.
Yep. So, however, it's not really pointing to anywhere that you can get to right now, but you do know that you need to get through that gate. Pharaoh is already at the other end of the room, about to climb through that pipe.
I walk to Eli and go, I'm sorry I yelled at you, and I give Eli a hug.
I don't return it. I just.
I have to lean down to hug Eli, and I straighten back up, still holding Eli, and I walk towards the gate.
You can put me down.
No.
Please put me down.
Yeah.
Honestly,
This is not very. It's not very becoming of. Please, don't make me beg.
You're very much acting like a cat right now. I just want you to know that.
It's the long cat pickup, like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just like I imagine it as Eli's being picked up. Just also reach over to bap stuff off the table.
Yeah.
Glow turns Eli in her arms, so Eli is facing outwards as she carries him.
Why are you doing this to me?
And of course, like as with any cat, like Eli is like is like
straightforward.
purring. Is just purring, like just naturally just purring. Dang it. Okay.
Exactly. That's.
So as
That's
you,
like we all know as soon as she puts you down, you're gonna want to be picked up again.
Uppies again. All right.
Complain the whole time and then bitch when it's done.
making your way through the making your way through this
Making my way.
pipe, you emerge on the other side, and Eli, you notice immediately that the compass now points towards that pipe because there wasn't really any interface. There wasn't going through the pipe. You just went through you went through the opening and immediately appeared on the other side here.
Huh.
It was a short portal, but it was a portal nonetheless.
So these pipes are literally portals.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
there would have been
No,
all the other
no.
pipes are connected to each other in the same room.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I love that. Oh, what the fuck? Never mind. I was like, I love this GIF. Wait, no.
I'm stuck.
I know. Sorry. There you go. So as you
Now you're
emerge,
upside down.
so your remaining journey through these tunnels of Undersigil remains uneventful. Yeah, wait, you just turned upside down. What the fuck happened? And you, Pharaoh continues to lead you through these tunnels as you find a ladder underneath a manhole and find your way up into the streets of Sigil once again. They look around, Pharaoh looks around and lets you know the coast is clear. And as you emerge, you stand before the giant marquee of a casino that reads Fortune's Wheel in a dazzling font. You see fashionably dressed locals laughing arm in arm, pushing through the casino's polished gold revolving door into the gambling hall within. Pharaoh lets out a satisfied sigh. Whew. Alright, we made it. This is the place. They point towards the golden edifice.
We follow you so you could gamble? As I'm still holding Eli.
Yeah, it's the whole like, please put me down. Put me down.
Glow has actively ignored every request to be put.
Yeah, eventually stop saying it, just like sitting there, pause out. Are we? Sorry, I missed the first bit. Did we come up back to the surface?
You're on
to
the
see
surface.
This?
You're in the ladies'
Okay,
ward
okay.
of Upper
Yeah.
Sigil, now looking at a beautiful casino. So you are all go back to this. You've navigated Under Sigil and have arrived all the way.
Oh, this takes some time to load. Jesus.
All the way up here at
Fortune's
Wheel.
Wheel. Okay, so that's a long.
Any issues on the way?
So we covered quite some distance then.
All right, that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Yep,
And you
yep.
all
Okay.
pull up.
Oh
Hooray.
my god, the power
Marshall
spike
died.
this is going to be.
Oh, I've got to do that 3 times.
You'll have a little bit of time. I
Yeah.
think we're going to be skipping
Yeah.
next week because Neon is having
I
done to
mean,
their. Oh,
I can still play. I just can't talk.
okay, that's fine.
Do you have any characters that don't speak? Maybe we just kill
Not-
yours off.
I mean, yeah, in Gastroy's campaign.
I know.
True.
Yep.
How funny. Okay,
you just play for Rula for 1 session.
just so you do know, one, here is the handout for Barghoul.
Yeah.
That's horrendous. I hate it.
That's
Yep.
some Chef
It
Boyardee
reminds me
horror.
of,
Yeah.
yeah, it reminds me of like pizza time.
This is the bigger image that is not
What were those guys? They were called the Cake something.
the Cakers,
It was-
the coterie of cakes.
What is it? Okay.
Barghouls. And yeah, Glow. If you hadn't had Null help you out in let's see. In about 4 hours, your character would have just died and and head detached to become a Varghoul.
Well, I wouldn't get to carry Eli. Zarali would come back.
Somebody would, yeah.
Could be the 3rd.
Oh man, I still really can't wait till to see everyone else's characters who has not died yet. But we're being pretty good about not dying so far.
Oh, you're all...
Yep.
I would say
For now.
stock has been literally teetering on.
Like every session, there's less than 5 hit points between me and death.
so funny.
Well, from now on, stay within 5 feet of me.
It's great.
I had one session where I was at literally rolling death throws or
Yeah.
death saves. I got a crit on a death save.
So funny. I do like though. This was I think you all now have the hang of it where it's like Eli's action of just literally throwing a grenade into the room right away is like that's perfect. Granted there is like things where it's like yes you don't die, but at the same time everybody dying in an encounter means that things reset in a way, not like hard reset, but like
It changes outcome. You don't complete it or whatever.
yeah, you don't complete that encounter. There'll be some stuff that happens, but it's fine.
Part of me right now wants to be extremely reckless just to get the other characters out for fun, but at the same time, that's not how Eli is.
Don't worry, there'll be opportunities.
I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
But hitting level 5 is going to be really fun for, well, all of them.
Yeah, a lot of.
We've
I mean,
had
that's the
lot of
power spike.
content.
Level 5 that's a power spike for most classes, yeah.
Fuck is the.
Although now, if you gave me that meth shot you gave me that fight, I would have 3 shots with a rifle now.
That is a
Woo!
which
sounds
busted
ridiculous.
ass ability because that's basically a haste. That's
It's
crazy.
on the turn,
It's,
yeah.
it's a single extra attack and increased movement speed, and it takes my entire turn to do it, essentially.
Oh.
I'm
But the thing is
giving
for-
my turn to somebody else, essentially.
But for something like the hunting rifle with Eli, which is a very high damage single attack, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's like,
And if I
that's
just
about-
post up next to you, I become a wall that reduces damage to you. And so I just give you my turn and say, get.
It's also funny because Eli literally cannot stand glow, so it's even better because
Perfect.
you
I love it.
carry me out this whole time, and it's just like fuming, but also decides this is fine.
I
Like,
will
can't
not
stand
be
it.
surprised or upset if Eli is the reason she dies.
It may happen.
This is gonna be great. We're gonna
Eli
kill
has
each
at least
other
a
lot.
code. Eli has a code of conduct. Don't worry. Some of the others maybe not so much.
Null's code of contact is kind of counterproductive to the theme of the campaign because Null's is survive at all costs.